Yo, what up? What do we do? What it is? What it is? There you go. What the? How do I get back up there? Oh. I forgot I could just teleport to the Jade Chamber. The Jade Chamber now. Alright, let's start this hangout event. They're so nice, but at the same time, so annoying. Because they're cool for story.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone.
Oh, that's great.
The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest. Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best.
100%.
It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But
What's funny
the
is I've
outcome
been
of
putting
that
this mission
discussion
off for forever.
was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative. This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is,
I'll
your
see you
arrival
as a
here has
retarded.
rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
I don't play nothing. I just run.
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
Are you still watching?
Maybe.
Maybe.
What did I miss? Did I miss something?
Because it says I'm required to cater for Lady Ningguang's daily needs, such as clothing and meals. Or I could just give her meals. I didn't want to get in trouble.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment.
I just thought it was funny.
All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Ah, the Jade Chamber's so pretty. It's done so well. I would have hated to have had to do it though.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liu Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
You're not watching anymore, are you? It's just on the tab.
No, I'm working and I'm watching.
Did you hear what she just said?
No.
No, so you're not really watching. It's okay. She said, this is like the right-hand land.
Applying her perfume.
Yeah. And she said it like, it was like picking out her clothes for her, dressing her, and applying her perfume.
Oh, so she's saying
Yeah.
She's excited about
Yeah, you know how like how I didn't want to put clothes on her, like same excitement, same thing.
So this is my job to you.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
You're welcome. What can
Back
I
to the
say?
topic at hand.
You're
Let's
welcome.
get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
I have a feeling this game's gonna make me be really
All in a day's work
tedious,
for
and
the
I
traveler,
really don't wanna do that.
Great. Then I'll skip that and
That's
just
why I
get to the
hate hanging out
handover of
with
duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First
Everything.
is the
I
periodic
want you to
meeting
do
with
it
the
all.
representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I hope I don't have to actually make a schedule.
Already? Wow.
Can you
You're a
imagine?
fast learner. Very good. This will be much more
Oh, that is
efficient.
my hair.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
Oh my god.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God I don't have to actually make this. Okay. What's up? You're watching me? What? I don't know what's happening.
Read your chat.
Read my chat. Oh. Apparently I have not. Oh gosh. That's from you watching and leaving your phone on and sleeping. That's exactly what it is. That's where all your channel points come from. This is... Oh gosh. Alright, well. Redeem away or don't do anything. It's up to you. Are you redeeming right now? Oh gosh. Redeemed hydrate. She's like, I have 9.5 thousand, but redeemed. How many times are you gonna make me drink?
I'm giving you content.
Oh shoot, I spilled some. Can you? Oh wait, I have some paper towels here. I'm so used to drinking out of. I have a bottle that's like this. This is what I normally drink out of. So like nothing comes out before I try to get it to come out. This is so dumb. Oh man. All right. Oh crap. Okay, it's not wet. We're fine. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Meet a businesswoman. Okay, I don't know who that is. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. Specific times for the first 3 items are flexible and progressive dependent. The conference with item 4 is scheduled in the evening. Arriving early is recommended. You will be pavilion in Converse. I hope I don't have to remember this.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency,
I'm so glad I
and
didn't have to
produced
actually
a
make
rigorous
this.
and
That would suck.
well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule. With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair. I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Okay. Wait until the following day, 7 to 8 a.m. Awesome. Love that for myself. Oh my gosh, it's literally... I did all of this at 7 a.m. Now it's just gotta wait a couple minutes of endgame time. That was quick. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time to wake up.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Of course you
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
will. And of course I don't get to see that.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange.
I heard that.
Me too.
I know you did.
I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today. Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this. No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other. She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder. Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business. Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this. You're a very lucky
So this is how
person, you know.
rich people think.
You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of mora. There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now,
I don't think I've
let's
ever
have some
had
breakfast before we
anywhere-
leave.
I don't even know how much more I have. I want to check how much more I have. Inventory, maybe? Not character. Inventory. Is Mora in anything? What is this? That's my teapot. I don't think Mora is even in anything. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, but I have 7 million Mora. So I'm doing pretty good for myself right now. Can't
I
believe it's
still
on the
have a lot to
bottom
do
of my
with the
screen,
job.
and I just
How about you
completely
take a
whiffed it.
rest while I
Shit.
go?
It's a
Did you
beautiful little
organize
breakfast
this entire breakfast? I know what's going on then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chambers chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
That's usually how food works.
What do you think? Is the food to your liking? Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes. On occasion, usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I don't know if my cooking's...
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious,
I have
and
a
you have
feeling that
worked
a lot
diligently.
of these are like the same thing.
My secret treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
I
If
should
you wake up to
probably
the
eat it
same
more often
monotonous
then.
meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
I don't usually eat until later. Like 4 hours
Well,
later.
I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Leoli Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please? I
Do I
need a
have
change
to?
of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
I'll be
I
on the
already
couch.
instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her. Thank you. I'll be in my room.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment.
Well, I go get them.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang. Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you. Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for...
I hope she doesn't yell at me for that. Or at her own people. It is here, right?
Did you get it?
Why is it in a box? Oh, she's supposed to have a new
This
outfit
is
coming
the
up.
one. Please, wait for a moment.
That explains it. I was like, why am I giving her a change of clothes? She wears the same thing. She's having a new outfit. And I can get her in this new outfit. Yaha! Because I have Ningguang. Yaha! And I don't have to pay for this outfit. Yaha! Because I'm not putting that much money into this game. Yaha!
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say,
I
I'm
say
really
that as
rather
I wanna
fond
put,
of
like,
it.
60 bucks
What do
in
you
the
think?
Fortnite.
Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
It's stunning.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your
you see the
seal of
dress?
approval makes me feel much more
The door's like-
self-confident.
Self-confident. Really, you look great in anything.
If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about
That's
looking
true.
glamorous.
Touche.
Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you. That's why your affirmation matters so much to me.
So I got some banging
All
new
right,
shoes. Make me
let's
feel
head
better.
to Leoli Pavilion.
I felt bad walking around in, like, not that they're bad shoes. Okay, here we go. Story time. So I bought some new shoes recently, and I had a little bit of extra money, and I'm normally, like, I'm not a shoe person, but Medora is upping her shoe game, and I'm helping up her shoe game as well. So I needed to up my shoe game because my shoes are like always tennis shoes and stuff like that. And so I needed some not tennis shoe type shoes to walk around, some nicer ones. Yeah, so I got a couple pairs of those, and I definitely feel a lot better wearing those shoes. Granted, now I have to be more like on point with my outfits, and so that my shoes match and stuff like that. Because my normal they're like black tennis shoes, so they go with like everything and everywhere that I go. So now I have to be a little bit more picky and choosy of my stuff. But that's what it is. All right, back to the game. Back to the hangout.
Quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
I think that's up, right? Yeah.
Race you!
I probably should have waited for my stamina to juice all the way up, but too late now. I think there's a teleporter that's right there where those trees are at, so I probably could have just taken that instead. Oh, I'm just supposed to walk in. Okay, I wasn't supposed to just talk to her. That makes sense. I was like, do I have to talk to you? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No,
That really is a nice outfit, though.
I know that you have 1,000 different
They
things
did a
to
really
do
good job
each
with the two
day.
outfits that are coming
I'm
out.
very grateful for any amount of time you can spare from me.
I do want the
Great.
new Traveler outfit, though.
Well, let's leave the formalities
Not
aside
that I
from
use
now
them
on
anymore, but
and
still.
make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him.
The Traveler.
He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too. I've always been fascinated by you
I am
and
your
your
temporary
adventures.
secretary, though.
There's so many questions I'd love to ask you.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
I'm just here to listen.
So, the rumors are true then.
I
Rumors?
think the red outfit is way better
About
than-
what exactly?
The rumors about the two
That's
of
because she's
you,
all covered up.
Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship. You haven't heard? Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship,
I
why
made
would she
jokes and
invite
now
you
I
to
know.
this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today.
Yeah,
Even
save my
putting
life,
aside
please.
my official status as one of the Liyue Chising, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
That's funny.
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental. I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Whoa.
Oh, but
Shots
isn't there
fired.
some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my
Tips and
secretary
tricks.
do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many
Did you
people
use
around
channel
with
points to highlight
ulterior
your name?
motives, making this a very risky business
'Cause
to
it's
enter
green
into
in one
in the
thing
short
and
term.
pink in another.
Long term, it's very
Oh, you
difficult
just
to
changed
say.
the color? Okay.
But I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every mora you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you
Okay,
part with any of your
got
money.
it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Genuine interests are always better for you.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
You're welcome.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly.
Yes.
If you are in need of mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
Or I
I
can
won't
just
take up
keep
any more of your
adventuring.
time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
See you next time. You pay another 10 million
Right then.
mora.
Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along. Yes, you're right. Whatever
I have a
happens,
feeling that that might
they
actually
can
be
handle it. In that
an
case,
actual decision
what's
thing that I
next
have
on
to
the
change.
schedule?
It was a decision. This is a long freaking hangout. And this is where the video is going to end. Because holy crap, did I not realize how long this thing takes to get to the end.